As CCSD students head into the final month of this school year,
the impact that abatements have.
Guy Hobbs and the other members of the Commission on School Funding continue crunching the numbers, trying to find the optimal funding level for Nevada schools, a task assigned by the state in 2019.
Nevada is spending currently about a little over $4,000 less per pupil than the national average.
He recently presented those numbers and what it would take to catch up to lawmakers.
Mr. Hobbs, I have one that I think will be pretty quick.
Sitting down with me a few days later to go into more detail.
Essentially, it averages $250 million in new revenue each year to support education over the 10-year period. Now, that's not $250 million and stop there. It's $250 million year one, $500 million year two, $750 year three, all the way up to $2.5 billion by year 10 in additional spending.
That's a lot of money.
The notion behind putting this in front of them is to make everyone aware that we have a problem and we need to start developing incremental solutions along the way.
One of those recommendations, modernize the property tax system.
The property tax caps in the state were set in 1981. This is, by my reckoning, 2025.
That's correct.
That's quite some time ago, and it hasn't really been seriously reevaluated since.
The commission suggests taking a look at that 3% property tax cap or abatement that makes your overall tax bill lower, but also limits the amount of money that could go to schools. This graph shows the difference in revenue by raising the property tax rate by 1 cent with abatements, the blue section, versus without abatements, the dotted line. It's a difference of about $17 million each year. I think the average parent who hears what you're saying might think, okay, well, why should my taxes go up when we have all of these casinos that are on the strip that rake in billions of dollars every single year? Why aren't we looking at ways to find money from those places?
Well, and the legislature has done that over the years. But I think everybody has to remember, too, that in addition to education, there are a number of other functions that state and local governments provide. Public safety, health and human services, roadways, I could go on and on.
The other suggestion, revamp the sales tax system.
This isn't a pitch to start taxing everything, but it's a pitch to take a look at those things that are discretionary in spending, that aren't necessities of life, to look at those things that because of technology used to be taxable but today are not.
You're talking about movies that we stream, books that we buy for our tablet.
Yeah.
He says the sensitivity of raising taxes is not lost on him. He pays property taxes too, but without some sort of sacrifice, it's hard to see what will change.
You have to weigh the importance of achieving the level of education quality in this state against the cost of doing so. And that's the value proposition that I think everybody has to make.